So Germany got Spain into World War II, and now the southern French front is really looking like it's about to completely collapse. I mean, if we look at this from the French perspective, yeah, things are not going so well. Although, you know, Spain doesn't have that many divisions along this frontier, but the problem is Italy. Italy is actually really pushing forward. And I think I think that might explain their lack of expansion in North Africa. Well, I mean, North Africa, they're doing pretty well. But lack of expansion, I figured they'd control most of Western Africa, especially the sub-Saharan region of Africa by now. But I think that the Italian AI is more focused on capturing most of France. Whereas the Germans are deciding to kind of go up towards Denmark and eat up Danish provinces. And again, I'm interested to see exactly how they're going to attack Norway, and if they do kind of a naval invasion. Boom! There it goes. We have just seen the fall of... Oh, and the Soviet Union white peaced with Republic of Finland. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so the Germans just ate up most of that French territory, actually. And what is this? UK has accepted our offer. Oh, okay, so aid. Okay, so I'm still looking at as France. That's the only thing. Still gets kind of confusing because I'm looking at from all these different country perspectives. So yeah, things get really messy. So now the war between the Germans and the UK, the British, will now begin. Signal Company 1, okay. And what are the British doing? They've got no plans just yet. Nothing drawn up, at least. Obviously, they've got huge fleets that can, I think, for the most part, protect them. I'm not sure if they have naval dominance just yet. British theater, very low supplies. Okay, so they've got very low supplies. What's going on here? Oh, you're trying to expand into southern. Oh no, you're trying to hold Gibraltar. I see. Okay, you're actually doing. You're pretty successful so far defending that, for the most part. So there's only a few wars going on currently since the Finnish-Soviet war has just ended. Obviously, the Germans are going to have a ton of war score, a ton of push for their side. But this is the interesting thing. The Japanese not doing as well. And I'm not sure if it's because of the support from the Soviet Union at all. I believe the Soviets are somewhat supporting China by offering a few divisions towards their side. It still looked like the Chinese have so many divisions. Still a lot of divisions here for the most part. This is the interesting thing. I mean, only 70,000 casualties behind China. It wasn't like that before. And China actually really kind of regaining strength. And we saw for a little bit there, China was about to collapse completely. They were very close to collapsing completely, but things are starting to shift. What was that? Oh, I just saw some like big old fonts changes. How is southern China still looking for Japan? How's this front looking? It's looking okay. I'm viewing as China. I'm sorry. Oh, that's because I have to actually click on Japan this way. Okay. So how is this looking, you guys? They're still having lots of success down this way, but we're not seeing lots of territory. So France is not. So Japan is not made a stance on the Germans just yet. Yeah, no, they have not made a stance at all just yet. The Divine Wind. Okay, so what are they looking at in terms of their? Here it is, right here. Allows for kamikaze strikes, air missions, suicide attacks. Oh man! All right, so there goes kamikaze. A lot of people have been asking that if Japan has like some sort of kamikaze mechanic, and they definitely do. So that is going to make their. That's certainly going to kind of, I think, if they didn't have air superiority before, they certainly will now. Maybe not air superiority, but there's going to be some interesting invasions from the sky onto China. Okay, so now what are the Germans focused on? Okay, so they already took out most of Denmark. Denmark has been eliminated. And we're going to see how the invasion of these Danish islands go, which they haven't actually made a choice just yet. What are you going to do, Germany? And they haven't also drawn up any plans to attack Oslo, or just Norway in general. I'd imagine they'd attack Oslo since there is a port here. There's a naval base, though. I guess the naval ports would be... Oh, are they the same? That might... Yeah, that's Maybe that's the crack. Either way, they can land at any of these anchors, any of these anchor symbols. But it has to be an anchor. And maybe they don't want to land in Oslo since, yeah, there's like 15 divisions here. So they should probably land maybe someplace else. But their air game should give them a lot of credit. Now let's check on the national focus. Oh, yeah, that's right. Industrial, still the industrial effort. So no plans just yet to attack the Soviets. That's the important thing to remember. They haven't shown, at least, that they haven't shown any interest in attacking the Soviets. Oh, and now here comes Italy. So this is where North Africa is going to get really, really kind of fishy, because Italy doesn't have to worry as much. Oh, wait, what's this? United Kingdom. United Kingdom now kind of coming to aid Greece. Yugoslavia. Is Yugoslavia involved yet? No, they're not. Okay. I was just wondering. Ooh, this is going to get kind of interesting. So Italy, yeah, now that they're out of French territory, they can go and invade North Africa. However, this expansion that the UK, I mean, this is a smart move by the British, going after and helping. Oh, what is this? To who? Has accepted our offer. Who am I looking at? Oh, National Spain. Okay. I was so confused. It's again, man, that whoever I'm looking at, it's going to be very confusing because I'm shifting between countries so much. That is going to be kind of interesting to see. I really want to see what the British are going to do here. Very smart choices. Oh, this is Yugoslavia moving through this territory, but here comes, I think Italy's getting ready for something. Yeah, because they've got military access, they're about to go and push out the British and the Greeks from, I think, oh yeah, here they come. Holy crap. Whoa. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe North Africa is not going to be as much of a concern to Italy just yet. Again, it will change if they can get Greece kicked out of Europe, though. If they can get Greece to collapse, that's when Africa is going to get interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the numbers here. Oh, and yeah, so Germany's focused on just taking these three or four. There's actually a lot of islands here, but they're focused on just taking Denmark out completely. Where does Sweden stand in all this? They really don't like the Germans, but they have not chosen a side, and they maybe will continue to stay neutral. Maybe they will. United States, you doing anything? Nope, nothing different. You're staying true. How's logistics-wise looking for? I'm still viewing in Spain. Yeah, how are you guys looking? Oh my gosh. Okay, so clearly the AI is getting ready for something big. Or they're reorganizing their troops, their army. That obviously is another. Oh, and they've already captured the first island, or first of their few. Oh, boom. Okay, so Denmark is done. Yep, that's it. All right, well, Denmark is done. I don't even want to view as Germany right now while they're kind of, I don't know, while the AI is kind of organizing all of their armies. Let me go ahead and check. Yeah, so I was going to say, let's check on some of the numbers. We've already checked on the Japanese-Chinese war screen. The Allies not in war. Lithuania and Yugoslavia. And I'm wondering how we can check. Let me actually go back. Let's go back here. And let me look at... Oh, so they can call them in at any point. They can call them in. But they're choosing not to. Which is interesting. So there must be a reason why. Although maybe it was a really smart move. Because Yugoslavia might have fallen. And since they didn't call them in... Oh yeah, so we already see... Oh, this isn't even just all Italian troops. I mean, these are Germans as well. These are Germans trying to... I mean, they don't have a plan... Well, they've got a plan. They're starting to execute the plan. But nothing yet so far. Oh, and we're seeing... Okay, so this is interesting. If we look at Greece, we can look at some of their naval plans. So they do plan to continue out towards this province here that they already have a holding over. As well as they're going to make a landing in Romania very soon. Romania is somewhat ready for them, but not really. I mean, their divisions aren't super lined up on the coast, and I don't think that's what they're expecting. Looks like Romania, yeah, Romania is feeling the threat from the Soviets. Notice, though, the Soviets have nothing along the German front. It's only along the Balkan states like Romania and Hungary. Ooh. Whoa. What just happened here? Was that Latvia that got eaten up? I believe it was. Yeah. Latvia just got eaten up. Where did that war come from? That wasn't even in the screen. Well, nonetheless, Soviets have a little bit more control, taking out some of the Baltic states. They cannot take out Lithuania, though, because that will guarantee them a war with the Nazis. Also, Japan kind of staying out of this whole situation. Actually, looks like Japan is starting to lose. Whoa! Oh, yep. China found a way around Japanese lands, and they are about to take so much territory up this way. This is a lot of things they're going to lose. They're going to lose resources. They're going to lose factories. You know, if they don't have, they might lose. They're going to lose this air base. I don't know how they ended up letting them get behind them like that. That's a big, big problem. Maybe Japan was too focused. I think that's what it was. Japan might have been too focused on the southern Chinese front that they led up around the Korean Peninsula. Oh, that's going to be really, really bad. Yeah, so the Japanese puppet is already out. They've already been gone. Pushed out completely. Approaching 300,000 casualties for China. And let's go ahead and check on the German-Polish war because I still haven't looked at the numbers. Okay, so Germany's lost less than 200,000. We have the British losing only 36,000. Jeez, pretty much nothing. The Allies are still looking really good, even though they've lost a lot of territory. I mean, on the scope of things, because we even see over 150,000 Italian casualties as well. So yeah, the Axis have definitely had a lot of people die due to these conflicts. Actually, where was France on that list? How many people did France lose? I mean, I'm guessing not that much since oh, maybe they're at the bottom. Oh, France isn't even a part of... No, they should be. I'm confused here. Are they right in front of my face and I'm not seeing it? Or no, I don't see them. Oh, that's weird. Since Poland and Denmark have been eliminated, and Switzerland, I mean, all these nations have been eliminated, you'd think that we would still see France, but I'm not sure why that is. That's strange. Anyways, either way, how's Greece doing? This is the next big front, I think. Have they landed at all? Now, these naval invasions take a lot of time. We can actually check to see exactly how much time. Or maybe we can't, or maybe they haven't begun it yet. They're thinking about it, but they haven't started the preparations. Or maybe they have already done the preparations. They're just waiting to do it. What is this guy doing? Naval transferring. Oh, I think they're starting it now. All right, so Greece is going to start it up now. Here they come. Also, even though Bulgaria offered military access, they still haven't joined the Axis powers just yet. Yeah, they're still remaining neutral in the situation. So since Denmark has capitulated, I think it's capitulated. It's such a hard word to say. This is why I wish I didn't have the split crack personalities. Crack Lord wouldn't have that big of an impact. Whoa, what happened? Oh, okay, I see. So what do the Germans have in store for Norway? Do they plan to attack here? They actually have not shown any interest in attacking just yet. Why is that? No interest in... So what do you have planned? Oh, you're focused on the Greek front. I see. Okay. So the Germans are focused on the Greek front. Not as worried about Norway, I guess. And did you ever get Industrial 2? Alliance with Spain. Okay, so there goes the alliance with Spain. They're going to get 50 extra opinion from the German-Spanish alliance. Okay, so that will be a solidifying move in Iberia. Treaty with the USSR. Alliance with the USSR. So they're going to have an interesting choice to make. Now, they still don't have the Anti-Comintern Pact. This is something that they have not researched just yet. They might at the future, but they haven't yet. This could lead to war with the USSR, Soviet Union, or we could see an alliance with the Soviet Union. This is a mutually exclusive option. They cannot go with both. So an alliance with the Soviet Union could also lead to the puppeting of Turkey. Actually, even a war with the Soviet Union could lead to befriending Turkey. Either way, there's routes for the Germans to befriend Turkey. Alliance with Spain, so that's the one they're going after next. So they could totally skip over diplomatic relations with the Soviet Union and go straight into maybe befriending Turkey. That is a possibility. Some of these other routes that I'm showing are not super possible. Fate of Greece. Ooh. Demand Slovenia. Slovenia? Is there anything else? Extra research slot, which is amazing. Rocketry is huge. Yes, there are nuclear weapons in HOI4. So we'll see if the Germans can get to that or if it's going to be the U.S. Definitely there's going to be a race. There will definitely be a race, but we're still a ways away from that. We're only 1940. It's only July 7th, 1940. And I think I might even go up to an extra speed here. Let's go up to speed 3. Ooh. Whoa, what's going on here? Italy is looking like they're being pushed out of the Sahara a little bit. Yeah, the British have tons of forces in sub-Saharan Africa. It's pretty much just the British. Yeah, so that is it. So all the French, so everything that France had, I think just was given to the British. That's why we don't see them in the window. How's Iraq and where are they at in terms of this whole thing? They have not taken sides yet. Mechanized effort. Now, Iraq and most of the, some of the smaller nations, not most, but some of the smaller nations have basic focus trees where they can kind of do anything. There's not something specialized for them. So, like, the Germans have, like, special diplomacy actions. Iraq and Iran, at this point, I don't think they have their own unique focus tree just yet. So, it's just something to keep in mind. I think that we might see that come in the future, but not at the moment. Okay, so how are the Germans doing? And did Greece land in Romania just yet? No. Again, Romania's not really prepared for it. I mean, they don't have these borders lined up. I do want to check on what the Soviets are thinking, though. Alliance with Spain. Okay, so that focus is about to finish. Yep. The Soviets are getting ready to attack Romania. However, does that automatically mean that there will be a war with Germany? But we can see the AI drawing up plans. They're going to line up on the border of Romania and Hungary. Now, I'm not sure if Germany is going to be forced into a war with the Soviets or if they have a choice. They might have a choice, but yeah, this is what they're preparing for. Are they also preparing for... Oh, yeah, they also want to go after Lithuania. Notice, though, still, no divisions along the German front. This is going to be interesting, their choices here. What is this? Oh, People's Republic of Spain. Okay. So, yeah, Japan is not doing well. Japan is not going to have that big of an impact, I don't think, on the global scale. But anyways, guys, I'm going to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.